restocking, unfortunately. And you know when that happens, it's a bad sign. Welcome back to In the Can. My name's Adam and today we're going to be talking about the brand new film Passengers. Now this is directed by Martin Trudum, the guy who did The Imitation Game and Headhunters, and stars Jennifer Lawrence and Chris Pratt. Well, what's it all about? Well, a spaceship that's headed from Earth to a brand new colony called Homestead 2, which is around about 157 years away, unfortunately gets hit with a bit of an asteroid field and it wakes up one of its 5,000 odd passengers which are stuck in a suspended animation in their little safety pods, and that person just happens to be Jim, played by Chris Pratt. Now he thinks that's all pretty good until he realizes that he's the only person on this spaceship who's actually going to be awake for the next 90 years. His only companion is Arthur, who is an android bartender played by Michael Sheen, and then he enters into an internal conflict. There is a passenger on board and she is a bit of a looker and he wants to wake her up for a companion for the next 90 years. Selfish. Anyway, the internal conflict goes on and spoiler alert, he wakes her up. Okay, he wakes her up. And so then the tussle begins. How did she wake up? Well, they better spend the time enjoying themselves, swimming, doing activities together. Lots of activities together. And then the truth comes out. And this is the point in the movie where it should have been amazing. It should have been phenomenal. But it's not. Number one is really the script. It really is. It gets 3/4 of the way to a point and then it goes completely safe. This could have been a great movie. Now, you don't want it to turn into Event Horizon, which was a really trippy film from the 90s starring Lawrence Fishburne and Sam Neill. If you haven't seen it, watch it for the first 3/4, then turn it off because it gets a bit manic. Then you've got Sunshine, which is the great Danny Boyle film. It could have been like that, which is a great film if you haven't seen it. It stars Chris Evans, really good movie. But a little bit like The Vessel itself, Passengers is good to look at from the outside, but is vacant on the inside. That's what this movie is. The best thing about it is the android of Arthur. When an android has more life in it than any of the other characters in the movie, you have to really start to question why Chris Pratt is getting paid $12 million to do this film and Jennifer Lawrence $20 million. Hello, give me $12 million, give me $1 million, and I will give you the most phenomenal movie you have ever seen. If you want to, you can. Anyway, Passengers annoyed me so much. It's a classic case of lazy Hollywood script writing. It got reshoots up until October of last year, and this film came out on New Year's Day. So get that on board and you know that the film's in problems. Passengers gets a full flush from me. In other words, it's pretty and I don't want you to see it. That's it for me for this week. Next week we're going to be talking about more great movies, and even during the week I might slip in a bit of a classic movie review. Catch you all next time in the can.